Hello everyone, this is me, TimeLierG, and welcome back to another Dark Souls 2 video. This time I'm going to be talking about some more rare and obscure items in Dark Souls 2, and I'm going to start off with the Ruin set, so I'm going to head over to Dragonlight Castle right now. And let me just head over here. It's the main lobby one. Now, this is at New Game Plus 5 already, and I did not start grinding for this set on this character, so this is going to be a little bit of a challenge, but yeah, the Ruin set doesn't come from the Ruin Sentinel boss itself, the Ruin Sentinels, it just comes from the regular Ruin Sentinel enemy, so going to have to open some of these doors here. So I'm opening up the first door here, and as you can see, there is a Ruin Sentinel inside, and you can obviously cheese these guys by just heading backwards over here. Let me just bring them over. And they do walk backwards a little bit, as you can see, but you can actually lure them out further and further, so... Alright, so he's out far enough, I'm just going to fight him now. Wait, what? How did he just hide back there? Did you just see that? I don't know what's happening, I don't know... He must have been hiding behind the door somehow. And as you can... You know what, why am I not wearing my usual gear here for farming? Let me just put on the Symbol of Avarice, Gold Serpent Ring +2, and I'm going to also put on the shield. Let me see, it's the Watchdog Parma shield. And then you can also put on the Prisoner's Tatters as well. Even on New Game Plus 5, they're not that hard to take down, it's just kind of a pain reopening the doors if you have to use another ascetic to respawn them. And as usual, I'm not sure of what the exact drop rate is on these guys' armor, the Ruin set. Not exactly sure of the exact drop rate there, but see if we get lucky here anyway. We did not get lucky on that one, and I'm not expecting anything, obviously, right away. Alright, let's see, here's another one. Oh, I actually got a piece, I think. Let me see, because I don't think they can drop anything else. I think it's just the armor. Oh, of course, we got the gauntlets, right? Of course. Alright, let me try to find where they are. Gauntlets worn by the Jailer's creation, the Ruin Sentinel. The Sentinel has no form, its soul residing within the armor itself. Stare at it for too long and it seems ready to spring to life, but surely such is an illusion. So, I don't know if I'm going to stay here to get more pieces of this set. Maybe I'll try a few more, right? I think that was 5 or 6 that I've slain so far. They got a Titanite slab as well, that's nice. That is very nice. Oh, I just got enough. Watch it be the gauntlets again. Ready? You know, I bet it's going to be the gauntlets. Here we go. Oh, I got the Ruin Helm, never mind. So we have the Ruin Helm now. You just put that on real fast. And I'm probably not going to grind for the entire set, but here's what the Ruin Helm looks like here. And obviously, it just looks like, well, it's less shiny than how they look, sadly. It's kind of worn out and rusted. But that actually looks like Lapse armor from Dark Souls 3. I think that was also in the prototypes of Dark Souls 3 as well. What Lapse armor was supposed to be. I think it's like a reused, it's like the Burial Knight armor or something. So I'm here at Dragon Aerie at the shrine entrance, and I'm going to be talking about the Black Dragon tools, the weapons here. Just take care of this guy first. So these are very rare drops to get. Not from these guys, we're specifically talking about the Dragon Knights here, so we're just playing badly here, not too focused right now. But yeah, so their equipment right here, you can see that this guy has the Warpick on him, and that's the one I'm going to be talking about in this video. I'm just going to be talking about the Warpick because I believe that's the one that people complain about the most. It's probably the rarest equipment of the Black Dragon Knights, so let's just see if we get lucky. Let me duel this Dragon Knight here and see if I get lucky on the first attempt here. It always weirded me out how they sound like actual players and everything. Alright, so, you know, may as well just fight all of them, right? Maybe we can get another piece of equipment here as well. Let's see. Didn't get anything from him. It's probably a very rare drop, I'd have to assume, right? You can see I've already been defeated a few times here. I'm going to head up to the top because there's something I need to show off real fast. Let me just head up to the top. So, you see this one with the bow up here that's... you know, you're just holding the bow. This guy actually has a Warpick, even though he's using the bow, and if you defeat him, this guy actually doesn't even bother fighting you or anything if you fight this guy over here. Oh no, he does actually, never mind. Yeah, he didn't do that the last time, I guess he just didn't see me, which is pretty strange actually. But yeah, that guy with the bow does indeed have a Warpick, so... the strange thing is, he's actually holding a sword, but he drops the Warpick anyways. At least that's what I've heard. I didn't see it for myself, but oh, he might have actually just dropped it. Let me see this here, because I don't know what else they can drop. I think they just dropped the weapon. And if I just got that right away... Oh, it's a Black Dragon shield, alright. Okay, they do drop this shield, that's right. Well, let's see what this guy drops, if anything. He did not drop anything, sadly. Just gonna head back downstairs and fight these guys down below. Oh, I just got an item. Alright, let's see what it is. A Black Dragon Great Axe. I actually got one of the weapons. It's not the Warpick, but we did actually get a weapon. I don't think I've ever actually used this thing before. I think I used their sword before. So here's what the weapon looks like. It requires 35 strength and 15 dex. It's a very cool looking weapon though. It reminds me of the one Pyro Axe from TF2 that you get as like a Rift promotion or something. I forgot what that's called. It's called the Infernal something or a Volcanic Shard. Is it called a Volcanic Shard? Is that it? It's something like that. It's just... the design reminds me of that. I know it doesn't look anything like it, but you know, it just kind of reminds me of it. Also, if anyone is curious about the description, here it is. Black Dragon Great Axe. In legend, this oddly shaped Great Axe is said to be forged from the Black Dragon's tail. So that's probably Calamite, right? Because you get the Obsidian Greatsword. It kind of looks like it has that same texture to it. As it is told, the Black Dragon lost its tail to a brave warrior in a magnificent battle, and the tail was later used to forge several legendary weapons. See, that's awesome. I absolutely love that lore detail in there. So I'm back here in Majula, and this is one that I've already talked about in one of my other videos. I don't know if I actually uploaded that yet. I might just wait a while to upload that one. But this is the Moonlight Butterfly Shield, and as you can see, I have it right here. Now, the oddity with this is that it can actually be found in Moglin's attic up here. And for some reason, it's not actually sold inside of his shop, you can see here. He sells the entire Moon Butterfly outfit. But you have this outfit here, which is New Game +1, and then the hat's New Game +2, right? So there's also an additional piece of equipment, that being the shield here, up in his attic. So on just a regular New Game, this is a small Titanite shard, and then New Game +1, it's a large Titanite shard, and then New Game +2 is actually the Moon Butterfly shield, and you can see... the part I don't like about it is the middle of it. I think the wings look really cool. I think those look awesome. Yeah, aside from that, it's a very cool looking shield. I just have no idea why Moglin has that like up in his attic instead of actually in the shop itself. Maybe that's a programming quirk. Maybe they couldn't add that in there for some reason. You can see I have this to +10, and I have it infused with poison. So when this shield is infused with poison, all it takes is 3 hits with this, and your enemy will be poisoned in 3 hits. And you don't have to use a heavy strike or anything, just 3 normal strikes. And it's not that useful, obviously. You can just use a whole bunch of other weapons for that. You can make a poison build if you wanted to. But overall, it's still a very cool looking shield. And maybe there's some niche uses with it, as I mentioned in my other video. Maybe there's some niche uses with it. But yeah, here's the description for the shield as well. The Moon Butterfly Shield, a shield depicting the Moon Butterfly, a decorative shield not intended for battle, but effective at poisoning foes. Little is known about the Moon Butterfly, which only appears on full moon nights in winter. Some say the butterfly is a magical being, and its larvae have never once been spotted. And as you can see there, it says that it's effective at poisoning foes, but unlike the rest of the armor, it doesn't actually have the area of effect thing where it actually poisons. It just, you actually have to attack with the shield. So I'm going to buy some more life gems here as well, actually. Alright, so I'm in Aldia's Keep here, and my bonfire is at New Game +6. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're in, you know, New Game or New Game Plus. It does not have any effect on what I'm going to be talking about here, but I'm going to be talking about the Dragon Sage Hood, I believe it's called. I might have the name wrong. I'll see if I can get the drop or not. But this is a very rare drop from the Basilisk in Aldia's Keep. It's actually this unique headpiece that only drops from the Basilisk. And I've never even seen anybody use this, maybe twice or so in PvP, and trust me, I've done a lot of PvP in Dark Souls too. You know, I've hosted a lot of fight clubs, and I just, I barely saw anybody wear that thing, so I'm just gonna, I don't even, I'm pretty sure this respawns. I'm pretty sure this thing actually respawns, so look how much HP it has as well. That's, I mean, again, I'm on New Game +5, well, I'm not on New Game Plus 5, I just have the bonfire set to that with the bonfire setting. Alright, let's see if I'm lucky enough to get the Dragon Sage Hood on the first KC here. I don't think he dropped... No, I actually got it. I actually got the Dragon Sage Hood on the very first KC. That is awesome. That is so cool. Okay. Let me put this hood on here and see if I can find it. It's very easy to spot because of how unique it looks. I don't even know how to describe this. Considering this is called a Dragon Sage Hood, and it kind of looks like a giant eyeball. It kind of looks like, you know, kind of H.P. Lovecraft, some Bloodborne kind of stuff happening here. And you can kind of see, it kind of follows you around. It's this very cool texture they have on it. Very cool texture. Let's see if I can get closer to the headpiece here. Look at that. That is an awesome helmet. I don't really like the... It kind of looks like you're wearing a mop. Maybe it should have been a different color or something. Hey, if you're doing a Harry Potter cosplay and you're trying to look like Hagrid, I would definitely recommend this. I would also recommend buying Hogwarts Legacy. I didn't play it yet, but I'm going to be getting that soon. I'm not going to record or anything. I just wanted to play through that game because there was people telling me not to buy it. You know, it's like how people said that video games cause violence. You know, it's absolutely ridiculous. You know, it's ridiculous. So I'm gonna be showing off the description here as well. Dragon Sage Hood, hood worn by the Archmaster of Aldia. Several of the greatest minds converged in Aldia to weave strange new rituals, but rumor suggests that during the course of their work, their thoughts were not their own. The nebulous face of the mask is designed to deflect the ire of the ritual sacrifice. Very strange stuff happening with this mask, apparently. Very strange stuff happening with it. It seems kind of cursed. I'm going to take it off and put something else back on. See, this is less cursed. The symbol of avarice here, the mimic head. Alright, so I'm at the third bonfire of the Huntsman Copse here, and I'm going to be talking about the Black Hollow Mage set, which these enemies don't respawn, by the way. There's another one of those enemies that don't actually respawn, and I believe the mages in the Executioner's Chariot fight can also drop it. So if you just go through the boss fight, you can try to challenge them there as well to try to get the Lizard Staff, which is also another item that they drop, and also the Black Hollow Mage set, as I have said. So I don't know if I've already defeated these ones before. I know I have a piece of their set, though. Did I use a bonfire ascetic here? I might have used a bonfire ascetic. Okay, so here's one of them, for example. Here's one of them there. Oh, I actually got a drop. I got the Amber Herb. So that's not a piece of the set, sadly, and like I said, they don't actually respawn unless you use an ascetic or you're just going into New Game Plus. So, yeah, that was my only chance to get it right there. There's another mage up ahead, though. I'll show off both hoods here. So this is the white one, and this is the black one here. I'm sure you could probably pull off some sort of fashion scape with this, or fashion souls rather. But that's going to be it for the rare and obscure items for now. If you like the videos on my channel, feel free to subscribe, and may God bless your day, your week, your month, your life, and I'll see you all later. Farewell for now. Until the next video. Bye-bye.